Yeah, work continues round the clock here, and we have just gotten some new information. We're joined live now by Florida's Chief Financial Officer and Fire Marshal, Jimmy Patronis, who's going to update us now on the search and rescue teams on site. Good morning, Mr. Patronis.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being with us. Can you just recap how many teams and about how many people they are, and maybe the different jobs each of these task forces are doing?
Sure. So we already had Task Force 1 and 2. That's Miami-Dade County and City of Miami working on site. We have brought in to continue to augment and grow the teams with Orlando, Tampa, and Southwest Florida being Naples and Collier County. As all those teams are here, this community that we've developed, it was a town, and now we've got a large city. This site has grown exponentially over the last 12 hours as these men and women are working around the clock in order to aid and expand on the rescue effort. You
said this morning, you were telling me that already you had a close call.
Yeah, so some of the different teams, we can deploy technology. So like right now, the building is being shot with laser beams. You can't see them, but they're being shot with laser beams. If the building moves, because you've got a building that's been violated, its structural integrity has been challenged. So if that building shifts, it could trigger a further collapse and then endanger the lives of those men and women in the rescue effort. The building moved. This is why we have this technology. That gave us enough time to evacuate the site until the building settled, and then they redeployed the men and women to go back to work.
It just underscores how dangerous a job it is. And talk about the crews and how they are ready to confront those kinds of unknown situations and how they respond, and also the makeup of the various teams.
Sure. So these teams, they're embedded with trauma surgeons. They're also embedded with structural engineers. There's the same teams that are here. The same amount of human manpower here is the same that was deployed when Hurricane Michael hit Northwest Florida, where that was a 12-county affected area. This is the one site. So that shows you the magnitude of just horsepower that's on this site, again, in the whole goal of saving lives.
And they are on 12-hour shifts. About how many people are here right now on the ground from all these teams?
Oh gosh, 300 plus. And I'm not sure, when you've got other departments that will, when this initially happened, you had every department in Miami-Dade County, I think, except for 2 that responded, and then it then became focused on the task force doing their job because, again, the skills and the training that they have got is specifically to disasters, man-made or Mother Nature.
This is still considered search and rescue. About how long will they be here, would you say?
They're going to be here till the mission's over. So it's still search and rescue. There's dogs on site. Heavy equipment has moved in. It's very hard to bring heavy equipment in when, again, just like I pointed out, the trauma that you've had, that this building has been dealt with. And is the building safe to work that closely to? So there's the hazardous debris that's attached to the building. A lot of that has been removed, but still, when you've got furniture, when you've got AC units, when you've got refrigerators falling from dwellings that still are exposed, that risks the lives of the men and women on the ground.
It's just a monumental job, and these are the best men and women in the country doing this kind of work.
And they're risking their lives to do it. Wow. And trying to do it as fast as they can with as much expediency as they can, because there's somebody's loved one that's in limbo.
Thank you so much.